Hello, everybody! Welcome to another episode of Friday Night Live. This week's theme is on the Weird West. We are not done yet with the West Side from last week's Tengah. This week we are looking at more West Side estates and asking the question, is there something wrong with the West? So what kind of song should I sing today? In line with Friday Night's Live kind of 90s retro theme music selection, what would be your guess? Well, leave me a comment below. What kind of West Side song do you think I'm going to be singing today? The clue is, this one is going to be from a boy band. Day after day, time passes away, and I just can't get you off my mind. Nobody knows I hide it inside. I keep on searching, but I can't find the courage to show, to letting you know I've never felt so much love before. And once again, I'm thinking about taking the easy way out. But if I let you go, I will never know what my life would be holding you close to me. Will I ever see you smiling back at me? Oh yeah, how will I know if I let you go? By Westlife.
Is anyone here? What did you find?
You are listening to Supernatural Confessions. Well, hello. Welcome to Friday Night Live. Today's theme is on the Weird West. Once again, we take a look at the west side of Singapore and what the fuck is going on with them? Well, we thought we East Siders had the best of all the haunting stories, but it seems that the West have now taken over, with Tengah being in the limelight. And ever since last week's live stream, I've gotten a lot more stories coming in. And props to my wonderful team working tirelessly behind the scenes as Mary Mike. You've probably seen him on The Strange World, doing a lot of research and putting things together. He's also the guy who uses technology to really provide Supernatural Confessions with some form of structure and archival system. So big thanks to Mary Mike for doing that for us. And also, because of that particular work, I would like to introduce another person to the mix. Her name is Cheryl, and she'll be the one putting together this year's 2025 10th year anniversary version of Supernatural Confession. So look out for that. It'll be out in June this year. So who are we having on the show today? Well, I have some very special guests, not one, two, but three, who will be coming up at different timing today as well. But also want to give you some big announcement. The last time I went to Kuala Lumpur to meet the fans there was some time back with Jonathan. This time Jonathan won't be joining me, but next week from Monday night to Thursday afternoon, I will be there together with Ajahn Meng. Ajahn Meng is going on his Malaysian tour. I decided to just pop along because kind of just want to hang out with you guys in KL, eat the good Malaysian food, go for massage, and also those who needs help, because some of the Malaysian fans have asked, can they see Ajahn Meng for healing or love spells? Guess what? Instead of you coming to Singapore, we bring Ajahn Meng to you. So if you want to find out more about that, the link is on our Facebook page. If not, just WhatsApp me at 9459-4931 and I'll send the details down your way. So I'll be in KL from the Monday next week. I think that's the 2nd or 3rd of March, all the way till the 6th, which is Thursday. So if you want any love spell or healing spell, hit me up. My number is 9459-4931. Also, tomorrow is Hari Raya. And I thought, what better guest to call on the show than my very good friend. You might recognize him from his own show as well. He's been on Supernatural Confessions a couple of times. This man needs no introduction. However, if you do not recognize him, to me, this is Singapore's only paranormal artist. And he is none other than Sight Daytime Stories Wilson!
Hey, hello, everyone.
Okay, yes, we can all hear you. Can you guys hear him? Oh, thank you, Samuel Yuan, for your blessings. Thank you so much.
You.
Right. Also, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to get our attention, Syed, myself, to read your comments, do what Samuel has done and put in some money. You can click on $ icon and a bright yellow box will pop up. Like what Samuel is asking, Eugene, how sure are you that John won't be joining you? Dang, dang, dang. Let me tell you about John in a bit. He came back for a short while, just to swan me and then left. Also, if you want a little icon by your name, you can actually click on the join now. We have a YouTube feature where you can join as a member, and you get a nice little star by your side of your name. And the longer you stay with us, that icon evolves over time. But now let's get back to my guest. The last time I seen Syed Wilson on my show, he had he don't have this gear. Now he got lighting, he got 4K camera. Bro, what's up, man? Upgrade,
No lah, this is okay lah. Slowly, upgrading. Just now when you were saying that tomorrow, is it the day after is Hari Raya? I was shocked, man.
So fast, huh?
This is Ramadan, fasting month.
Say Ramadan. Oh, Hari Raya, 1 month more.
1 month more. So, I was like, did I sleep too long and woke up?
So in the Malay belief, the whole month of Ramadan no goes lah.
Okay, let me what you call it? Explain what the concept is. I mean the stigma is about. Okay. For us, since we were young, growing up, we've always been told that during Ramadan, all the devils, all they are being tied up. So during that month is what's left is you and yourself. You know, like uh, your lust and whatever it is, lah. You know, for you to control. But actually, right, during Ramadan, the ones that being chained up and tied up, I don't know, maybe if some of you know this, can correct me if I'm wrong. Those are being chained up are the higher ones, the higher level.
Oh.
The big, you know,
the devils,
like,
the shaitans and all that lah.
The shaitan and all that. But you still got the lower caste jinns and all that who are still wandering, who are still creating havoc, you know. So that is why even nowadays, these days, right, we'll see like paranormal explorers and enthusiasts. They would do their outings on Ramadan.
Yeah, I was just about to ask you, will you be doing your paranormal investigation Ramadan?
No, I wouldn't be, because during Ramadan I'll be taking a break. My life on the other social media platform will be more on like indoors sharing stories and drawings, because one thing is you can say it's out of respect for the holy month, you know, because you're supposed to like do prayers.
Correct. Keep yourself clean lah, not go and, you know, sully yourself with all this.
Yeah. But anyway, to each their own, you know. For them, if they do is their content. I can't say anything.
Okay, yeah. So I see the comments are all coming in. Carlos Cole is saying, "Rah, hi, Syed." Sean Chen says, Eugene just woke up. Yeah. Wake me up when Ramadan ends.
Tell me about it.
Isabella is saying, I don't know why people say West Side is weird. I stayed in Yishun and cut it before. It's more weird. I mean, I would grant you that Yishun, Sembawang, all you people, you guys are not quite normal, huh? Also not quite paranormal. But the West Side, it seems that the stories from the West Side are getting more and more. And why I decided to get Syed on today is because Syed lives in the West. And I was asking him for what his encounter is like. And basically his own blog already can finish today's entire episode already. So we hear live confessions from Syed. And also a couple of other stories that I thought would be interesting. Because when we talk about the West Side, one of the haunted spots that keep coming up and people asking me, have you gone to visit? Have you gone to visit? Is a diamond block. So for those who have not been to the diamond block or they are not into paranormal investigation, I think Syed would have a lot to talk about it. I assume, bro, you have been to diamond block, right? Multiple times.
Multiple times.
Okay. So we're going to hear firsthand from a paranormal investigator what is so special about the diamond block.
Okay. Now, for the diamond block, right, as you've known, it has a very notorious reputation or backstory to it, right? And one being cases of people committing, unaliving themselves and all that. Yeah. And therefore, people say it's haunted, right? Apart from that, I also receive stories for my page, stories that takes place at the diamond blocks. You know, sightings of pochongs, of pontianaks, of pale-looking, people who are not supposed to be alive, like hantus and all that.
Yeah.
And I mean the history itself, the reputation of that place itself, right, is really intriguing, right? If you guys really want to know, you know there's about 10 to 11 cases of suicides. I mean, unfortunate incidents. I cannot say, because not all is suicide. Okay. The block is made out of these 4 blocks that looks like a shape of a diamond from the exterior. But if you step in, right, I'm sure you've been there, right? If you step in, you look at the top, it looks more like a coffin. It does. You know, if you guys ever get to, actually anyone can go there. It's not abandoned, you know, because there are still some retail businesses going on.
I thought they locked up the place already.
Only from the 2nd floor onwards.
Oh, okay.
Recently, when I went there, right, the 2nd floor, they really refurbished the whole floor. Yeah. We've been there. There's one point of time when it was open. Me and Kripa HD, we went to visit explore one unit after another. At that point in time, it was run down. You can actually enter the units. Now, they really locked it up. They give a nice coat of paint, new windows and all that. I think they have some plans for the block. They're not going to demolish it anytime soon.
I want to show people the photograph that you mentioned just now. Like, it looks like coffin. I think this, I cannot see lah. Why cannot? Wait, let me try to load this up. No, I can't seem to load it.
It's okay. And you have to be there. You have to be there and look at it at a certain angle. You know, it's like it is a coffin. So anyway, where were we? Oh yeah, the history. 10 unfortunate cases. It's 10 between 10 to 11, and you know that every single point, right?
Yeah.
Every single corner, that's where they land.
Every single point, what? Okay.
Every single. Okay.
Can see the screen
Every
now?
single. Okay, if you look at it, it does somehow looks like a coffin.
Yeah. I can imagine it. Oh yeah. But again, I think coffin got more sides lah.
Yeah. But it does give you the impression lah. I mean, if you really go there and one of these days and look up and see, yeah.
Okay. So yeah,
anyway,
you said that they fall at the points. What points?
Okay, if you look at the floor plan, right, of level 1. Okay, for example, you're looking from the top, looking below, right? You see the center is where there's this what you call it, there's this public toilet, you know,
yes,
right in the center, and people like to sit there to chill out, especially the bungalow. And then you have like from the first point, second point, third, and fourth. Every single of them, right, has a history of people actually landing or landed. That means it's right there. I don't know how to explain it.
What's the demographic of people living there? Like, does the demographic of people, because of their SES social economic status, are they like rented flats or something that's why they are constantly depressed, or what? Or is like normal housing?
Okay, for that, right, I do not really have an actual answer, because it's like, okay, before it was being vacated for so-called en bloc, right? It was an interim block.
Yeah.
It was an interim block, and before that, initially they built it for the families of the workers who were working at Jurong back in the early 70s, I think.
Okay.
And the cases, right, normally usually standard depressed, or some people, they really had it with what's going on in their life. They decided to end it there and there. Okay. But out of the 11 cases or 10 cases, right, two of them is actually not a suicide.
Oh.
There is one of them is actually an accident. Accident where it's brother and sister. They were only children.
Shit.
They fell to their death. Okay, you guys can look it up. Okay, there's a story on it. And okay, when I say 11, right, one of the cases actually took place outside the compounds of the diamond block. Is outside, not within that compound.
Yeah.
You said that, okay, this is I don't know whether it's real. It might be hearsay. It is said that a pregnant lady leapt to her death and impaled on a bamboo, one of the bamboo trees, sticks, whatever it is. So yeah, these are some of the stories that I heard. And I did have the chance to explore the top, to go to the top floors before they really lock it up. Okay, Jin, just to let you know, the corridors, the parapet, if you buy a flat, you're the parapet, right?
Yeah, something like juts out lah, right? Below is the first floor, or your shop, so there's something like a 5-foot way that sticks out. So that's your parapet.
Parapet, and then along the corridor, there's this. Some there are railings, and all that. It's actually, if you stand up, right, for a grown man to stand, it's really slightly below your waist,
Oh, so it's very low lah.
It's very low.
Oh shit!
If you were to lean the wrong way, if you were to lean over the wrong way, you will fall. So could it be that some of these cases are, like accidents maybe?
Okay. But then again, when a place like this exists, and if there
Mm.
is some form of dark energy there, like a demonic presence, then they can cause a lot of unfortunate incidents happen more frequently. And then skeptics won't believe because they say, oh, it's just an accident. But maybe there's a
Yeah.
dominant entity there. When you do your paranormal investigation, do you feel that that diamond block itself, the land, might have something?
Um, when I went there, right, what I can feel is a sense of sadness,
Mm,
and like hopelessness.
yeah.
I actually sat there for one of the sessions where I was supposed to sit down and draw. I couldn't draw.
Hmm.
You said I just couldn't draw. I sat there. It's like, okay, I tried to get a vision or something.
Yeah.
I just couldn't. It's like I just put down my paper and my markers. Like, yeah, I told my wife, can't do it. I don't know why. I just can't do it.
Mm, mm, mm.
Like it's just that you just give up.
Okay. Okay.
Just give up. You don't feel like doing it. That's the funny thing. Usually, okay, put me at Wat Hassan or any.
Yeah.
I can just sit there and really try to get the vibe and all that. But over there, right,
Yeah.
it's like,
Whoosh. All
I
right,
don't know.
man.
Like you said, maybe there is some supernatural factors,
Mm.
affecting there. I mean, like from the stories that I received, okay, from the readers
Mm.
in my page, right, the mention of Pontianaks and even Pochong. So these are what you call it, supernatural entities. Which is sometimes is either they are wandering entities or people normally keep them.
Mm. Mm.
Okay, this is okay. Normally, like supernatural, always ties in with the Malay community.
Mm.
Okay, and okay, not being racist or what, but this is true. When Malay community or it's always like, oh, this one sure got simpan something. Oh, okay, this
Yeah.
guy sure got some. It's like that. The stigma.
The stigma is the Malays like to simpan toyo, simpan barang. The
Yeah,
Chinese like to simpan duit.
yeah,
We put all our money inside the Kongguan biscuit. That's the Chinese thing.
yeah. That's why. So so it's like it's like that. So could it be that maybe at that point of time, someone who was staying that block might have kept something?
Mm. Well,
You
that's
know.
also actually part of the story of the Tengah story. So I got a bit more updates about Tengah, which I will update you in a bit. That also
Okay.
involves people keeping things. And later on, we have a guest who actually went to Tengah, who's going to share with us live today on what
Mhm.
you can do if you're moving into a new estate, any new home, or even Tengah for that matter, because he went over to Tengah to help someone cleanse her place. So more on that later. But for now, let me read the story that Syed Wilson sent me based on his readers, his fans that sent it to him. I posed a question: should I read The Face of Fear or the Diamond Block Pochong? And audience have voted 78% wants me to read Diamond Block Pochong. All right, so let me go straight to that confession, and we'll come back to you with some more tips on how to cleanse your place in Tengah. Hello there. My terrifying experience happened when I was staying at my old house where I grew up. At that time, I lived in Taman Jurong. It was known as Diamond Block, and as you would have known, the place has a sinister reputation for sightings of Pontianak and Pochongs. This is my daytime story. When I lived there, I heard stories from my neighbors about sightings, ghosts, especially the Pochong. I had never expected that I would have such a terrifying encounter of my own. On the night of the accident, me and my elder brother had just returned from a visit to our grandparents' house. If you can recall, the time was around 11 p.m. when we reached our block. My brother told me to go up first because he wanted to chat with his friend, whom we met downstairs. I continued to take the lift to the 12th floor. When I reached the 12th floor, I felt very uneasy. My gut feeling tells me that something was not right. The corridor was extremely quiet at night. Suddenly, I smelled a foul scent that immediately gave me goosebumps. My mind started thinking about the stories of Pochong sightings. I just kept on walking. When I arrived at my doorstep, I felt a great sense of relief. I quickly opened the door and entered the house. When I was about to close the door, I caught a glimpse of an apparition watching me from the corridor opposite to mine. It was indeed the dreaded Pocong demon. His face was exposed and I could see his hideous face. I immediately closed the door and turned on all the lights in the house and sat in the living room until my brother came home. When he arrived, he was surprised to see my condition. I told him what I saw. He said it might be my mind that was playing tricks on me, or it could just be me imagining things. A few weeks later, my brother experienced the same thing that I went through. According to him, he saw a pocong followed him in the corridor, and there was a very strong smell of rotting flesh. All I could say to him was, I told you so. Is that a common thing? Pocong sighting at HDB?
You never know. Yep. It happened at Tanglin Hall back then.
Yeah.
Where it used to stay. Got the drawing of the guy. There you go.
Hey, all this, your drawing is always creepy as fuck, man, bro. Now, the story about the Pocong and Taman Tengah, right? So, most stories came in last week. And from some people who remembers the story of Tengah, apparently, those who work at Tengah Air Base and all that, they say that Tengah was actually an open forest, almost like untouched forest in the area. And apparently, I cannot verify this because there was no information on the internet I could search to verify. Apparently, there was a kampong. Even after all the official kampong was supposed to be demolished and moved out of Tengah, there was actually some houses in the middle of Tengah that either were like shanty towns built after the people have left. Maybe the government knows about it or maybe they don't. But apparently, that particular village were one of the last bastion of spiritual practitioners in Singapore with regards to Malay black magic. So the idea of keeping a pocong, the idea of keeping a supernatural entity in Tengah seemed to be still prevalent until as recent as when Tengah was slated for the new town. And then even then, again, and this is coming from people on the ground, the older folks, the older ministers, they were a bit more savvy with regards to understanding human living side by side with the paranormal. So during the time of Singapore's nation building, so from the 60s to the 70s to 80s, 90s even, it was not uncommon for spiritual masters to be invited down to negotiate the peaceful removal of the ghosts, to rehouse them. And some of the older estates, you have a big shrine where the spirits will be taken care of. But apparently in this new modern way of building housing estates, they did not abide or follow that particular customs. And that's perhaps why Tengah is extremely haunted. But I also noticed a particular trend, Syed.
Mm-hmm.
I hear very little Chinese confession from Tengah. Most of the confessions I hear are from the Malay families. Is there in your experience doing paranormal research as well, and as a Malay yourself, do you think there's a custom plays a part in that?
Okay, I have to agree with what you said, about this thing, right? Which is happening in Tengah. Now, something like this doesn't only happen in Tengah. I won't be surprised if you mentioned that, because even where I'm staying, Bukit Batok, right? Bukit Batok itself is equally haunted, just to let you know, all right? My block, I found out that my block that I'm staying right now, okay, before that it was a quarry. Okay, it was a quarry. The whole area was a forest. Okay, and of course you're familiar, right, with this, I would say custom with this method where sometimes they tend to throw away all this bad stuff, black magic stuff, into the forest, bury them somewhere uphill, whatever it is.
I know that because I live in Tampines, and Tampines also have a quarry and a forest around it, and there's a spot in that area where people would buang barang. They'll throw all these black magic items there.
right, correctly. I mean, like the dispose, all these things.
Mm.
So who knows? Maybe during that time when the land was developed just to
Mm.
to to build the blocks and all that,
Yeah.
maybe they somehow fail to practice what is necessary. They just langgar only,
Mm.
just like, okay, let's level the land. After that, you know, we do not know. They might have. We do not know. They might call on someone, either a shaman
Mm.
or either a cleric or either even a Taoist monk to do some cleansing, like you said, do some cleansing or relocate whatever entities which is inhabiting that area somewhere else.
Mm. Mm.
You know, but nowadays we do not know. Okay, if indeed they do,
Yeah.
then how come it's still haunted? How come there are still sightings and all these supernatural activities?
Mm.
My block, for example, when I moved here, right?
Mm.
Okay, um, before that it was okay. Everything was fine. It's a new block, of course. You need to get used to it.
Yeah.
I was like a stranger, because I've been staying in Bedok all my life, and after some of the neighbors move in and all that, then comes in all these uh, happenings.
Mm.
All right. Um, Firstly, there were rumors that on my block, the seventh floor, there's an Indian shaman.
Mm.
We do not know. I do not know. I haven't seen him yet. Neither does my wife. But the neighbors are saying, "Hey, got Indian shaman. That's why this block is dirty." Then I was thinking, dirty in what way?
Yeah.
I'm interested. Dirty in what way? That was when my wife, as she was throwing rubbish,
Mm.
because nowadays the block, they don't have this in-house rubbish chute. You have to
Yeah.
go out and dispose of it, right?
Yeah.
She go throw rubbish and she walk back to my unit, to our unit. Okay, there's this one house which is just two doors away,
Mm.
empty at that point of time, no one,
Mm.
something or whatever. They make sound like
Mm.
that,
Ah.
that kind of sound, no.
Mm.
So I can hear her walk is like dun, 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 dun. She was like,
Mm.
what are you running away from?
Mm.
I said, "Oh, no, I just heard something." Okay, she's brave, one thing, but if she get caught, um, what you call it? If you give her a jump scare, whatever, right? She can, she can be quite jumpy, lah.
Mm.
Then she told me that house. Okay, I went to check it out. I said, "No, there's no one in the house. It's empty.
Mm.
Can pry open the window? No,
Yeah.
it's empty. Sure, no, there's no one." Okay, forget about it. Well, that was the first experience. Then the second experience was a neighbor that I heard.
Ah.
A neighbor that we know living on the second floor.
Ah.
Okay, and coincidentally, she also sent her story to my page because some of the neighbors here knows what I do, my content, and sent to my page. It was 1 a.m. in the morning. She was watching TV. She liked to open the door and let the grill. The grills are locked. The door is open just to get some air. 1 a.m. She saw one kid running back and forth. Okay, running back and forth. Then she's like, "Who will let the child play at the corridor?" Then she realized the corridor. I mean, her level, right? There's no child of that age. There is one, but it's just a toddler. Okay. Out of curiosity, she just slowly went to the door and stand just to see whether she can get a glimpse of that child.
Yeah.
True enough, that child ran past the door, right?
Ah.
And stopped. Not right in the center, just stopped slightly, as if that child knows that she was watching.
Ah.
Stop. And then she can see the face. Like, it didn't turn to look at her, but she can see the face. According to her, looks like a normal kid, but then there's no eyes, no nose, a big
What?
mouth. Seriously, boy, a big mouth, grinning like
Oh.
that. And the child was not wearing any shirt. He's not wearing a shirt. It was wearing, according to her, it was wearing like those like very dirty kind of shorts, you know.
Sheesh.
And there was no footstep when it was running. It's like that. And then when she told her story to another neighbor, which is on the same level, the neighbor said, "Yeah, the neighbor they saw that as well, and they even call it a toyol tour, an old toyol, which I never heard of it." It's like, you're talking about toyol tour, that would be me. I'm bald and I'm old.
You are Toyota.
Definitely, man.
So
That, that,
there's Tua Bugis and now there's Tua Toyol.
that's right. Toyota. That's new. That is new, but okay lah. This is why in our culture we have all these different names because like
Yeah.
people give them the names. You see,
Yeah.
right?
That's how it comes
That
about.
was one. Okay, and there are cases as well. Like I don't know. Okay, talking about negative energy, maybe
Uh-huh.
um 2022 fourth day of Hari Raya. Good neighbor of ours jumped down.
Oh yeah.
Okay, single mom jumped down.
Yeah.
And then 2023. We have a resident. We call it resident drunk, like he likes to, but he doesn't disturb anyone. Okay, died at the staircase. The exit staircase.
Yeah.
One of the staircase that goes down, right,
Yeah.
from the top all the way down.
Yeah.
My wife, we opened the door because we wanted to surprise her niece and nephew on the 14th floor.
Uh-huh.
So I told her, okay, we go by the 13th floor, go up, and then knock on the window lah, just to surprise the kids.
Oh.
We went there, we saw the fella, lying on the ground with a few beer cans and one beer can spilling. Thought, oh, lama. Then he's sleeping lah. We thought he was sleeping. Okay, so the next day, I was at work. She called me up. You know what happened yesterday, right? That guy, he's dead.
Huh? So you all didn't know he was just there lying down for days.
Lying down. We thought it's like, okay, maybe he you knock out KO already lah.
Yeah,
Too much
drunk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah lah. If we go to wake him up, also what can we do? Nobody. We thought okay lah, fine. Just leave him, let him be. The next day, the cleaner, the bangla cleaner, found him, and on that day they found him. The smell was already out already.
Oh,
So it was the third day already. It was the third day already. So that's one, and there are 2 cases of babies being killed.
Hey, what's wrong with your blog, huh?
I don't know, man. I do not know. Okay, I do not know. Even the car park is creepy as hell. I mean, if I were to bring you to have a tour of my blog, right? It's creepy as hell.
Well,
the car park, I even did a live stream on the other social media, right? Just put the camera there. That's what my car park, the car park, right? There's one empty corner.
Yeah.
Very dark. And they managed to capture a figure like that, standing on a place where there's no ledge, no nothing, as if like that thing was floating. It's like a figure of a kid or something. I will send to you the picture. You analyze it. I went through the picture.
You're talking about a photograph, like a photograph. Fuck me. Send it me now. I put it up and let's all of us look at it together and let's dissect it. Send it to me. I'll put it up in a short while. Safwan is asking me to go over to investigate. Safwan, this is Bukit Batok, bro. It's the other end of the world. I need my passport and all that. So what block is that for Bukit Batok? Are you able to reveal this?
I cannot.
Okay.
Guys, one thing, right? Do bear in mind, right? If the place is like West Coast or Spooner Road, it's okay. I can tell you which block. But this is a block where people are still living. There's still residents. Later on there'll be a few groups coming in, and it's gonna be.
Okay, all those who are in Bukit Batok or West Side, well, why don't you leave us a comment and tell us which part of the West Side you are living in. And for Bukit Batok, extra points for you guys. Let us know as well in the comment section. Type Bukit Batok. So I just want to get a sense of how many of you are close to Syed Wilson right now. And if Bukit Batok is haunted where you are. Again, we don't know the block. It could be the very same block that you are living. I live in Tampines at Greenverge 621A. So Greenverge people, make some noise if you're in the house with me today. The land that I'm on right now, Greenverge, this place used to also be a motorbike, dirt bike track. And there's a cluster of trees and a swamp in this area that apparently had the rumor that bodies were dumped there. And at least I know growing up, in my teenage years, there is a spot around where my block is, maybe 2 blocks down, where they would burn effigies and buang sui, the Chinese one lah, right? So like if you have bad luck, you got your cursed item or possession, you go to a wilderness part like where I am in Tampines, and you will conduct a ritual. So that's where I'm living now. So thought when I moved in here, this place would be haunted as hell. But I am very disappointed to announce that Green Verge Tampines is not haunted. I have not gotten a single haunted story from any of my neighbors. Very disappointing. So if you're
Right.
Tampines, make some noise. Yeah.
Right. Eugene, would you like to have a short tour of my blog?
Today?
Very
Like,
fast one. No. Yeah, right now. I bring out and show you. I show you the car park and I show you the corridor.
well, that's going to take a while, but we're going to have that later tonight before we end off the
Okay.
show. But for now, I want to bring on a guest to tell us. So you have heard her stories, and later on we're going to go on an actual live tour with Syed. So chances are we're not ending at 11:30. But for now, I want to bring in a guest with us who has done cleansing for people's house. He is not a sifu, right, by any yardstick. But what he does is he follows customs, and as a Chinese person, he wants to share what Chinese people do when they move into houses. Like for me, example as well, when I moved to this house, I no longer know what to do. Like I hear last time people say, we throw pineapple in, we do certain things. But if you ask me, I've lost that knowledge. So today, sharing that knowledge and that customs as well, I think might be something educational for you also, right? From from the Chinese camp, how we do it and what's this welcoming of the gods into the house. So if you're moving to a new house, especially Tengah, well, Elwin, our next guest, have something to share with you. Welcome to the show, Elwin.
Hi, hello.
Hey, so Alvin, if you recognize him, he is a confessor on our show and also the operations head for the Something Strange Festival. So you see a lot more of him. But more importantly, if you're moving to a new house, Alvin has a message for you. Alvin, take it away.
Okay, it's not really in a sense, if you translate it properly, a cleansing. So if you translate it properly, it's more like taking ownership of a space. So you have to take ownership of the space because it's a newly built, it has been vacant for a while. In between, there's no human energy in the place. So anything and whatever is a shelter, it's a house basically. So to them, it's no one's here, so I come and stay lah. Nothing is wrong, ma. So what happened? How did all this came about? Was one of my friends. So he got a PTO at Tengah. So we were having this, chat that I got my keys, So now next thing, what, go in and open the door and throw the pineapple. So I was like,
Like a grenade. And then that's
yeah.
it.
So I was like saying, no. I mean, you don't throw the pineapple. You don't do any of the things like to invite any of their deities, or even you said that you want to bring Chai Sen Ye in. You don't do that when you're not living there. So the whole purpose of throwing the pineapple is to start the luck rolling. But so you turn on the luck rolling, but there's no one to receive it. The place is not considered in
Consecrated.
consecrated or so-called marked out as yours.
Oh, okay.
So it is not your place, it's not your property. There is no official notice given. So even you say that I do all the invitation, I go do all the good luck, invite Chai Sen Ye and all that, he comes to an empty house. So he's like, kena prank ah. No one stay here ma. Why I receive notice to come here? Yeah, so I mean the Chinese way of doing things is to take ownership of the place. So how do you take ownership? So it's a bit like the ancient Chinese how they the feudal era. I go to the officials, I go get the notification, the official paperwork that this is my house, this is my land. Then after that, you need to go to your area official and notify them, hey, the land has been granted to me. This is my place. So if you think on the so-called side of prayers in our Chinese religion, of course, you first person to notify is to notify the area god lah. So that is your tuti kong.
Okay.
Or in our Singapore terms is the the natokong lah.
Mm.
So that is also natokong is also something similar to tutikong.
Okay.
So the earth god. And when you do all these things, you have to give notification and there's certain procedures.
Okay.
So if you were to, for example, link it in our modern terms, so Tuti Kong is like the manager of the building,
Mm.
building management. But this building management has a higher authority, which is called the area manager. So there is an area manager also. So if you were to tell your building management, hey, I am taking over the house,
Ah.
it is also common courtesy to let the management's higher ups know that, hey, I'm also filing this notice. I'm telling your manager that I'm taking over the house.
But
So
the question is, how do we inform these gods? Like, do we just say it out loud, or how do we decree that this is our place?
so okay. So how do we decree? We take for example HDB.
Okay.
Okay, every HDB, when you get a HDB, you got a title deed, right?
Yes.
So that is your official document.
Correct.
So you would have to set up the prayer, the altar.
Okay.
So the first step is to notify the highest authority,
Ah.
the celestial court lah. So what we call the Tian Gong.
Tian Gong. Okay. Yeah.
So just notify them that, hey, today, hey, I'm going to take over the place. I'm going to inform the lower department that this is what I'm going to do.
Okay.
So you pay respect first
Mm.
to the highest authority.
Mm.
Then after that, you get the offerings, a separate set. Cannot use one set. So you Pai Tian Gong is one set, then the Tu Ti Gong and Ti Tu Gong is
One
a separate
set of
altogether.
prayer offerings lah. Like one incense,
yes.
the burnt paper, everything one set.
Incense, one set,
Okay.
offering and all that for Pai Tian Gong
Ah.
to give official notice to the celestial court that you're going to do this today.
Okay.
Get their blessings. Then after that, you go to another set.
Yeah.
You do the prayers to Tuti Kong and Ti Tu Kong.
Okay.
So Tuti Kong is the manager. Ti Tu Kong is the area manager.
Mm.
So it's like you telling the manager and his boss lah.
Okay, just to jump in at this stage, because for those who may not be familiar with it, because all this Tuti Kong and all that, these are the deities that you would venerate to be the one in charge of the land. So, Sai, like sometimes you go to certain places in the kampong or in the HDB estate, right? You find those red color shrine. So the Chinese believe that god is in charge of the area. So any ghost that want to come in, this god is a manager. So that's why you need to sort of inform him so that if anything goes wrong, he can act on your behalf.
Yeah. So it's something like the kampong chief lah.
The penghulu lah.
Correct. Correct. So of course there's one more level up who is in charge of more than one kampong lah. So then when you do the offerings, you have to declare. When you declare, you have to tell them that, today my name so and so, address, location, this is the title deed, I'm the official owner as per the documents. Okay, I'm coming here to take ownership of this place. So I request your assistance, to request. Again, you try to put it very nicely to not offend anyone. Request your help.
It's like when you go and visit the MP lah, you don't go and demand that the MP help you. You go like, sir, can you help me please?
In a way lah. So it's like you go, you book the M Parks barbecue pit. Then you see someone down there. You don't, siam.
Oh, siao Okay.
You ask nicely. Sorry, I booked already. So I'm here already. So I want to take over. So same thing. You ask nicely. That whoever is residing down here and all that, I'm the owner. I'm coming here to take over the ownership of this place.
I think what's interesting is just now in the afternoon when I met you and we just started talking, you said that when you smoke the place, when you sage the place and ask up the place, there is a way to do it so that you chase the spirit out in a nice manner and not trap them. Then they become violent. Correct,
because there is the thing is like how you do. you are guiding them out. So like when after all the notifications has been done already, you need to stake out your territory, ma.
Yeah.
So that's where all the 5-color bean, the coins, and all that. You go find all the corner and you start clockwise from your door. So you go from the left side of your door. You go find all the corners slowly, one by one, put to stake out your boundary. So without staking out your boundary, you say this is my place. But where is your place exactly? You don't put the fence, you don't put the boundary line. How I know this is your place or common area? So you stake out the boundary, so you say that no, this is my title deed. I put all this marking, so I let you know this is my area lah. And you go one round. Now it's like to put it in a way, it's like you're corralling them.
Yeah.
Hey, come this way. Okay, this is the door. The last part is the door. Okay, thank you. So sorry. Now I take ownership of this place.
So I think how you are in life is also how you treat people in life is also how you treat people in death. Like you got to be polite, courteous, and not be an asshole. So which I think is a problem with a lot of Gen Zs because they no longer have the kind of values and decorum that we Gen Xers have. Like we are very polite. We're not exactly very polite, but we have a certain customary behavior that will probably slap and beaten into us by our parents. But these days, the younger generation, they probably don't see a sense in why should I talk nicely to the spirit. This is Lim Pei's house. Lim Pei going to come here and whack the spirit if they even believe spirit exists lah.
Yeah, I mean that's how it is lah. I mean it's always there's this saying lah. First gentleman, then after that comes the fist.
Oh, okay. Tell you nicely first, if not support you on time.
Yeah, I mean that's how most people do. So you be nice to a person, you talk with them with respect and all that. Generally, no matter how bad tempered, how grumpy, they don't go ballistic on you.
Anyone who has grown up in the 80s and 90s and had to deal with Abeng in school understand that, sometimes you just have to be nice. Actually, aside, so now that we heard from Alvin telling us about the Chinese customs in moving in, is there a Malay custom when you move in?
Okay, I would say after listening to Alvin's explanation, right? Actually, there are some similarities. It's all about taking ownership. When you move into a new house, and I do agree with what he said. Like when you move into your new unit, right? Before that, it is empty, and these things they tend to inhabit. They tend to inhabit, and you just need to go. Once you go in, right? For us, the Muslims, what we do is there's a method of cleansing. One is to give the prayer call. The azan, right? In the house, in every room. Some will do in every corner. Even like you said, the four corners. Yes, some of them they do practice that, right? And then after that, clean the house. Give it another round of cleaning. Then start your prayer. If let's say, okay, it's time for the Maghrib prayer. Okay, pray in that house for the first time together with the family. Perform your prayers. And if you have the means to invite some folks, from the mosque or even your neighbors, have a small gathering. Not say a gathering, a small session of prayers. They call it like kanduri lah or doa selamat.
Is that how the term housewarming comes about?
Housewarming? No, housewarming is more to like you come over, you makan, just have a tour of the house and all that.
But I'm beginning to think that, when you say about the kanduri and everything, like you bring life into the house. It's almost like the original idea of a housewarming is you bring life into the house. So that's why I warm up the house to make it mine.
Yes.
Like you would, in the southern countries, you would set up the earth, right, the fire, because there's life in the house now.
Yes. And, once after that, if there's no disturbances or no supernatural activities, then that means your house is okay. But still, you still need to pray. We still need to pray because even, in Islam, even if you leave the house for maybe a day or two, you come back, read the verses inside the house. Because you're in the house doesn't mean they're gonna like stay away. They might come back, or even new things might drop by, or might uh stay for a visit, because you never know. No, because you never know. So yeah, that's what they do, and basically it's almost the same like taking ownership. Like I'm moving here. This is my crib. You don't disturb my family, right? Some in the Malay community, some they believe that they have this mindset. It's like, okay, I'm here. This is my house. If you want to stay, you stay. Just don't disturb my family.
Yes.
You heard that before, right? If you want to stay, you stay. Just do not disturb them. You can look over us, whatever it is. They call it penunggu rumah lah. This the belief system that they have, penunggu rumah.
Kind of like my house lah. Got
Guardian.
a lot of these guardians inside. Like, you want to stay, you stay lah. Just don't disturb me. Okay, guys. So we've got to move on to the next segment. I love this segment. I think from time to time we may have this kind of educational stuff, bringing things back, bringing customs back, talking about things that you guys may have forgotten, that the old folks. Hopefully it's not a vanishing custom lah, right? So thank you very much, Elvin, for your sharing, and I'll hopefully see you on the channel again with more of your army confession. Okay, see you, brother.
Okay, see you.
All right. Well, up next we have another person who has actually contacted me and kind of give me the confirmation why Tengah is extremely haunted. With us on the call now, who's wants to remain anonymous, camera shy. We shall call her Pat. All right, Pat, you're on live with us. Can you hear us? Shy.
Hi.
We shall call her. You probably have to turn off your YouTube because we can hear the feedback.
Okay.
Pat, you're on live with us. Can you hear us?
Yes, give me a while. Let me
Hi. We shall call her. You probably have to turn off your YouTube because we can hear the feedback.
Okay.
Pat, okay. Pat, you are live with us now. So we had a bit of chat, and I think I spent a bit of time with you yesterday and today as well, along with your husband, and we had a great eye-opening session, which probably we'll talk about it in today as well if it comes about. But let's talk first about a great eye-opening. You got to turn off your YouTube again, Pat. I can hear myself as well if it comes about. Pat, but let's talk first about.
Hello.
Pat, you need to turn off your YouTube or at least mute it because I can hear the feedback.
Yeah, you hold on. Hello.
Yes, Pat. You need to turn off your YouTube or at least mute it because I can hear the feedback. Okay, Pat, can you hear me? Now you're muted, Pat. Hello. Can you hear me?
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you. Now you're muted, Pat. But I can also hear myself in the background, which I think your YouTube is currently on.
You know. Can you hear me now?
Yes,
Something really odd happened.
What happened? I can also hear myself in the background, which I think. Okay, you have your YouTube tab on. Can you close that?
Can you hear me now? I actually closed the YouTube already.
Really whoa! You have your YouTube.
Okay. I think now it works.
Hello.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Okay, I can hear you now.
Okay.
What happened?
I don't know. Just like while just so your guest was talking about the cleansing of the house, my monitor decided to go crazy and just keep switching on and off by itself.
They are around you. Are you living in Bukit Batok by any chance?
No. I'm not.
Okay. Pat, so the point is, when I talked about the Tengah story last week, that you contacted me. So it's been a week, right? And you told me something. I'd like you to share that same knowledge with everyone on the all our audience right now. What's your take on Tengah that you heard of?
Okay, so I have a similar experience that some people just did some ground digging session to build new buildings and stuff, and in the end the spirits over there were not happy. So they kind of approached the Tuaji Yape and mentioned that they are not happy, they are homeless, and it's kind of like those excavators are actually digging into the ground, which could be their soul or their spirit. So it's like kind of like chopping their leg, I don't know how you say it. Yeah.
So you reckon that's
Out.
what's happening with the spirits at Tengah right now? They are being wounded, hurt, and that's their home, and now have no more home, and they are angry.
Yes. So it's kind of like they have nowhere to go. Maybe not so much of angry, but well, you're homeless, you got nowhere to go. So what can you do? Loiter around.
And because they got no MP to talk to, they basically call deities like the Tuadi Ape or the Datuk Kong and
Yes.
complain to this deities lah.
Yes, correct.
And
Or
then
the Tuti Gong, I don't know. Yeah.
and then these deities actually came to visit some of the masters and told them that, right?
Yes. So the deity actually contacted a master, and so together they actually did a ritual for the spirits to appease them, invite them to a tablet to stay in a temple, a nearby temple. Yeah. So they on the night of the whole ceremony, the deity actually told them, this is what I can do for you right now. So if you're happy to stay in here, just stay in here.
No, I kind of wonder, and this is an open conversation to everyone listening in, Syed as well, right? Like you know all those old estates.
Yeah.
There's always this temple at the corner somewhere there. The Bedok corner got one temple, Tampines one corner there got one temple. And now I'm beginning to feel that could all these temples be the house for all the displaced spirits when you're building the estates? And is there such a temple in Tengah right now? Or is that so modern that they don't even have a temple to house spirits there? Any idea, Pat?
I have not been to Tengah, so I have no idea. But I believe nearby Bukit Batok, Bukit Gombak, Choa Chu Kang, Jurong, there should be temples around.
There are actually two temples nearby where I'm staying. Side by side, right? Side by side, yeah.
Oh, so I got news from people living in Tengah. They're building one round the corner from one of the see, they're building, right? But in the meantime, the ghosts are all homeless.
Yeah.
But you have a very interesting story about how a homeless spirit kind of followed you back into one of the temples, isn't it?
Yeah, correct.
You want to tell us that story?
Okay.
Because when you told me the story, I was quite amazed.
Until today, I think I'm pretty amazed as well.
Okay.
So last year, we drove up to KL, me and my husband and my family. Then on our last day in KL, we went to a nearby shopping mall. Just as we were parking, on that day, it was a Sunday, and the shopping mall is so packed with a lot of cars. We have trouble locating one. And when we finally found one, it's like at a very odd location as well. But that one empty slot is kind of like there waiting for us. So we reverse park in. Then just as I turned around to open my car door to alight, I saw a little girl, spiritual form. She was right behind my car. She's about 8 to 9 years old, short hair, very pleasant looking girl. So in my heart, I told her, I said, hey, later auntie go shopping, we'll buy you some candy, okay?
Wait, do you know she was a ghost then, or you thought she was just a girl?
I know she's a ghost.
Oh, so friendly.
I mean, she's not there to harm me,
Okay.
If I can do something, why not, right? So anyway, I went there, and apparently that mall doesn't give me a very good vibe, and it was kind of like it got very when I was in the mall, I kind of like feel very tired. So we had coffee and then just walk a bit, and then okay, let's go to another mall. And of course, I forgot the candy. Yeah, but luckily my son has some in his bag. So I said, hey, give mommy some candy. Then he gave me the look. But anyway, my family, they all know what's going on. So they just, quietly just pass me the candy and that's it.
So
and then just
like Nicholas Goh is asking, do you have the third eye?
I am not sure myself. Yes, I do see at certain time, but not every time.
Okay.
Yeah. And it's always at the corner of my eye. So, well, okay, so I took the candy from my son, and then I quietly go to the back of the car. I left it there. In my heart, again, I say, okay, this is what auntie can do for you. I got you the candy. Please enjoy. And then we left. Okay, and we came back to Singapore. Then the funny thing is, this is not the first time at the corner of my eye I see a spirit. But after coming back, I keep thinking about her. Like, who is she? Why is she alone in the car park? Like, kind of like pathetic, right?
Yeah.
But then I was like, never mind lah. Anyway, she's there lah. There's nothing I can do. I'm not a master or anything. And after my KL trip, when I came back within the next 2 weeks, I fell down twice, which can be prevented. But both fall, when I fall, it's actually quite a serious fall, but I'm actually okay.
Okay.
Yep. So the first fall could have caused me to have a fractured toe, and the second fall could have caused me to have a fractured ankle because I really twisted my ankle.
Yep.
But both time I could still stand up, walk, shop, maybe a little pain. That's it.
So what I understand is that okay. So initially, when you said you fell twice in a week, I thought you meant that a ghost pushed you or you had a series of bad luck. But what I'm hearing now is you could have had a terrible fall, but something saved you from injury. Is that what you're saying?
I think so.
I think so. So it's the latter, not the former. It's not like something pushed you, but something saved you instead.
Correct. Or it could have maybe okay, let me continue the story. Then I tell you what I think.
Okay.
So after that, after the second fall, I thought something is not right. It's not very often for me to fall. So I told my husband, I said, hey, I need to go to a temple. I don't feel right. And he said, okay, we'll go later. I say, fine. Then on his way back, he called me here. He's asking, so where do you want to go? So both of us actually thought of Temple A. Then when he came back, changed and everything, while on the car, both of us decided to go to Temple B. Temple B is a temple in the west, which we go, but not very frequently because we don't stay near there. So both of us drove and just went to Temple B, which is in the west. Then when we reached the temple, we actually bumped into the temple caretaker, which is also a bit uncommon because it's in the afternoon. He should be working, so I'm not sure why is he there that day as well. Then I start to go around praying to all the deities, to the god. Then all of a sudden I have one thought: what if this little girl from KL follow me back to Singapore, and she actually wants to come to this temple? So at that point of time, I was like, why would I suddenly have this type of thought?
Yeah.
So I didn't ask the deities or the gods, but I actually went to the local guardian spirit. There is a small little shrine for this local guardian spirit there. So I take the moon block, and then I asked the question if that is the reason. Immediately I got a Sheng Bei. Sheng Bei, that means the answer is yes. So I was like, oh my God, she followed me back. Then I told my husband about it, and my husband was saying that, oh, you go and tell the caretaker. And I was like, no lah, shouldn't everything tell the caretaker, right? You just, what happened is what happened lah. But at that point of time, the caretaker heard me.
Sorry, I just want to show people what's a Sen Pei.
Sure.
A Sen Pei is the moon blocks where you take these two things, the red colored thing, and then when you pai, you throw this thing to get a yes or no, a divination block from the gods. Okay.
So he turned around and he asked, what do you want to tell me? Then I go like, okay. So I started to tell him about the girl in KL and everything. Immediately, he exclaimed very excitedly, oh, no wonder I see this little girl with you all. She looks so sad, I'm wondering who is this little girl and why she looks so sad. I know she's not your daughter and you all have a happy family. So why is this little girl following you all? And then both of us look at each other. And then both of us, have the hair stand on our arm. And he started to describe her looks to me. Short hair, 8 to 9 years old, little girl. I was like, oh my God. How did she follow me back here? And then, yeah. So on the spot, he opened up his Wi-Fi and asked her some questions. So yeah, she said that she likes me, but she's not here to harm me. And she passed away due to illness. Why is she in a car park? We didn't ask her. And yeah, we didn't ask her. So on the spot, the caretaker made a decision. He said, okay, let me ask the local guardian spirit whether can this little girl stay with him in his little shrine. And immediately he said yes. He said he has already adopted 2 sons. He would love to have this daughter. Yeah. And after that, the caretaker actually spoke to the master, and the master conducted a session for her to stay there officially. I met up with the master as well. So spirit cannot pass from country to country. Every country has their own local like 土地公 kind of place thing. So for her to be able to pass through from KL to Singapore, he told me this is actually pre-planned. Probably the God already planned that I am supposed to be there to bring her back to the temple for the local guardian spirit to be his daughter. Yes. So okay, so back to the fall. I don't think she's there to cause me to fall. Probably she's just trying to tell me that, hey, you fall, you need to go to the temple. You feel that you feel a bit unlucky, right? So you need to go to the temple. And somehow or other, probably the God also kind of like directed me and my husband to go to that temple in the west instead of the temple A that we both thought of in the first place. Yeah.
So that's why a lot of things that happen to us kind of lead us towards something and that we cannot explain. Without revealing too much, I just want to share something about today and how I met Patricia. So I met Patricia yesterday, our pet yesterday, and one thing led to another. There was in the shrine that she just talked about, there's a place of power to meditate. And I told her, I said, okay lah, one day I'll come back and meditate. Why I say one day? Because this place is bloody with the west side, bro. West side. Allow. Then I was like, okay lah, I say I'll go and meditate one day. And I do intend to go and meditate one day, but I never set a date lah, right? And then the husband like, why not you come tomorrow? Today is actually a very good day because the planets are all aligned. And the golden hour to come down to meditate is 5 a.m., bro, in the west. 5 a.m.
So are you coming over?
I went this morning. So I said, okay, I will come over, right? So I felt a calling. But because I fell asleep last night editing video and everything at 2 a.m., right? So I didn't set my alarm for today as well. So for all intent and purpose, I should have just slept all the way till morning, correct? By 5:09, I felt someone waking me up. Kilai. Then I woke up. Then I went to shower because a promise is promise, right? I said I'm going to go, and then I called a cab. I said, who will bloody in the right mind will come pick me up now? It's like 5 a.m., right? The cab came in 3 minutes. I went there. I arrived at 6 a.m., which is like between 5 to 7, right? So 6 is like the middle portion, right?
Right.
Yeah. And then there were other things that happened, which all very paranormal, very supernatural, which I'll share another day with you. But I think Pat knows the story because Pat was there firsthand.
Yep.
Yeah.
Luckily.
Yes. Thank you so much, Pat. I would love to meet up with you for the rest of your story because Pat got one very keras story which I'm trying to save for video. You go okay for video, Pat? Video confession?
Okay, let's arrange.
because that one spooked the hell out of me.
Mm.
All right, thank you, Pat. I'll catch up with you soon.
Thank you. All
All right.
right. Bye.
Wow. Say,
Wow.
what do you think about that particular story?
Amazing. Well, I think I would call that story "Little Girl Lost." It's an amazing.
I like I can imagine Jonathan, who's a hantu sympathizer, who says,
Yeah,
"See, this is the kind of feel good stories about hantu, not
exactly.
the scary kind." Oh man,
Yeah.
yeah.
And for these entities to travel from one, I mean, hell, even one continent to another is a possibility.
Hmm.
Even in our culture, right? We believe in jinns. Jinns can travel from one end to the other end of the earth in a blink of an eye.
But what
Let
about
alone
some of
spirits.
the law that says they cannot cross through running water? That's why some of them are stuck in their own place. Like if you want to buang sui, you just go to the beach and you siram. Are there like different kind of
Oh,
spirits for that?
no. So I know anywhere, any point of time,
Mm,
wherever it is, in
mm,
the blink of an eye.
mm.
There's no restrictions. I know there's no restrictions unless I didn't really do that much of research. But to what I heard and to what I know,
Because
we can just
there's
travel anywhere.
again, this is not science. This is what people say, right? Some people say, "Oh,
Yeah.
spirits cannot cross water," or like Tekong spirits cannot come over to mainland. But then also, you hear some people go vacation, bring back things from Bali lah, Thailand lah,
Right.
right?
Exactly. I mean,
Mm,
like in this, in paranormal, there's always possibilities, no?
mm,
And I believe, like, sometimes you might think you have the answers. Okay, you might get one answer to this question, but
uh-huh.
once you get the answer, two more questions will pop up. It's like, okay, so this is how it goes. But then how come it's like this? Or how come it's like that? There's
Mm.
always another question, no? And there's always
Ah.
possibilities.
Well, we're going to see the rest of Bukit Batok where, Syed's going to walk us around. And we got one more
Well, okay.
confession to share. But for now, I'd
All
like
right.
to do a bit of selling, lah, okay? And I don't usually sell my products, but this one, I am feeling very, very passionate about, as passionate I am about Palo Santo. If you have been following my channel long enough, I remember at one point in time I was down with bad luck, bad energy, and I was introduced to Palo Santo, and I used it, and I've been using it very frequently for my tours and everything else, and I found it to be extremely effective. What I've recently have developed a certain level of skill set is the ability to enchant, bless, and cleanse things. If you have been again following my channel, you know that I've been going through training for the last couple of years. So this beads that I am currently wearing, to me, is I can feel its effectiveness and the power of it. And its best part, it is handmade.
Oh,
I actually bring in the parts and I make it myself and I bless it. So on top of the Palo Santo, which I am already selling, this is actually sourced directly from Peru. I am also selling these beads. These seeds are actually naturally from a fruit that is what you use to cleanse. You know those olden times people, they got no soap. They use a
yeah.
seed. This is that
Mhm.
seed. So because of its cleansing nature, when I felt it, I also understood intuitively that this seed is able to cleanse spiritual. Because in nature, sometimes it's just a symbolism of it. So it's used to clean things and also used to clean things spiritually. This white seed is what I imported in. This is actually from the root of the Bodhi tree. The
Okay.
Bodhi tree is the one where the Buddha sit under. It's supposed to be a
Yeah.
very holy tree. So when I string this together, and on nights like tonight, where I will meditate and infuse this with energy, I am actually offering this to anyone who is interested in purchasing a set of Palo Santo 6, and this bracelet for $28.80. So let me know if you want it. No obligation whatsoever. Only if you think you need it, you want it. It's good for protection and cleansing. And if you trust me and you like it, get in touch with me. My number is 9459-4931. Okay. L Station just popped in $2 and says, talking about Walk. Is Walk with Hantu still on? Walk with Hantu is still ongoing. I'm just doing it solo. However, I am changing a bit of the script because it doesn't feel the same without John. So I'm changing the script and making it accessible for anyone who wants to be a tour guide for Walk with Hantu Changi to come in, learn from me, and perhaps take it over. Changi will not be the same very much longer. I just ran a tour last week over there. Rain Tree is now being torn down. Old Changi Hospital have like construction outside already. SIA building, and apparently I heard from a source, even Chalet M is not spared.
Wow.
So Changi is not going to be Changi very much longer. Yeah. So once again, if you like this, together with the Bodhi seat and the Palo Santo set to keep you cleansed and protected and well chanted and chant as well, $28.80. Let me know. My number is 94594931. I'll leave it in the comment section. RSVP by Grace will get in touch with you. Okay, so Sel Koyok done. Now, bro.
Sure.
Show me the rest of your place.
You ready? Okay. All right. Give me a minute. So I'm going to take you guys on a short tour, right, of where I'm staying now. Some of you, if you look at the landmarks of the scenery, you will know where I'm staying. Okay, let me. The camera is a. Hold on.
Okay.
Let's switch the camera. Ah, here it is.
Oh, okay.
All right. So this is my house, my man cave.
Wait, cantik lah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm a toy collector at the same time.
Ghostbusters!
Okay, the moment you step out of the house, right, it's a whole different thing.
Okay.
This is the corridor.
Are you able to go landscape for me, bro?
Landscape, is it possible?
I don't know. You try?
Okay.
It's locked already. Okay, never mind.
Okay.
Hey, wait. You try landscape again. I manually swap here.
Okay, here we go.
Okay, wait. Tunggu sebentar. I am trying to. Well done. Oh, I'm a genius, man. Okay, let's go.
Okay, so this is okay. There's one more corridor that goes to this row of houses, and mine is near the center one. Okay, I have a neighbor that who used to stay here who actually jumps down. All right.
You say it so matter of factly. I have a neighbor who just jumps down.
Okay. Let's walk. Okay, and
hey, I don't like corridors like this. There's no sunlight coming in.
No, but it's windy.
Okay. It kind of look like a diamond block, huh? Your shape. I said it's rectangle.
It's rectangle. Actually, it's a shape of an E, the letter E.
Okay.
It's very evil,
I think
if you look at the here it is. So this is where I have to throw the trash almost every night. Okay, and maybe I'll bring you guys to the car park. But from this level, right, you can see the car park. Okay, that is the area where it's the most haunted and shared by some of the neighbors here. So I'm going to bring you down. There's the open field. It's a nice scene actually during morning and also in the evening.
So audience member watching this right now with us, right? If you get a sense of anything, can you please type in the comment section if you spotted anything? I think someone just said he spotted something dash across when you were in portrait view. Samuel Yan said that your corridor.
Oh,
yeah,
my corridor.
So if you just spot anything, please let me know. I'm monitoring the chat area. So this is like an impromptu investigation. I will guide you alongside. And ladies and gentlemen, if you want to support us, you can click the $ button there and put in any amount of money that you like to keep this stream going.
Yes, support. Come on, guys. Okay. So I'm going to go down and bring you to the car park, and that's where I'm going to end. So go there. So go there.
Do you see that's where you're going to end? Okay. This. Oh, wow, fuck me, lah. I thought that was some hantu.
No, lah. Sorry. Okay.
Everything now is
So,
just giving me the creeps. I'm just like looking up for things to jumping out.
I should bring you here and do the live stream.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll bring you to the car park on top. The haunted car park. Actually, I did a live stream. One of my live stream right here at the car park. Like I said, they captured something. A viewer screenshot and captured an apparition of a person standing, or should I say, hovering.
And you have that photo still with you?
I do. I will send it to you.
Okay.
I'll send it to you. Okay, so I'm gonna bring you up.
I think people on our community is also the pranjat from the lady walking out just now.
But she walks baby only,
Oh man. Oh, I think we're losing reception already. Where is this place, Nicholas?
Almost dropped my phone. Hold on.
Thank you, Shamla the healer, for your blessings. Appreciate it. Someone's asking, where is this place? It's Bukit Batok. We don't know the block yet, but if those of you living Bukit Batok, you might know this place.
Okay. So Eugene, this is the roof garden.
Oh.
Okay, and this is where actually it's quite big lah. You can sit. Back then, I used to sit here and draw.
It is a nice place for making out.
Tell me about it. We can go pato.
Right. Oh, got nice bench, got a dark corner.
Okay, the story right that I received from some neighbors. I got neighbors who's staying on the 5th floor. He's a bachelor lah, abang-abang, that. No? He sits here. He sits right here at that point of time, and he saw something in white sitting right at the corner there that looks like a pocong. And I don't know why that corner seems to be the most has the most supernatural activity.
Holy shit! Let's go.
Even when I go there, okay, guys, I'm sorry I do not have any lights, but this is how dark it can get.
Someone's asking, are you wearing black? I think Syed only wears black. I don't imagine him in any other color. Oh, okay. This place is dark, man.
It's dark. It's forever dark. It's been dark since day one that we moved here. And there's no lights. Purposely no lights. Okay, the person saw the pocong sitting somewhere there. Right here. Alright. So even I'm having goosebumps now as I walk.
Man, I'm feeling it, man.
Talking about it.
And there's no one there. You will shout for help so no one can come save you.
They will, but by then it's already
too late.
Yeah. The picture that was sent to me was a screenshot. It shows a figure of like a kid or a boy standing with the arms crossed. Now, okay, and it is standing. Oops. Okay, it's standing beyond this fence.
On the other side of the fence, floating in midair.
Floating in midair.
Oh.
I mean, you can still stand here, but at that point of time, it's a screenshot. Remember, it's a screenshot, and it's an ongoing shot where I put my phone just for the for my live stream. Normally, I let the viewers have their own isolation originally.
Yeah.
So that's what.
So they are originally basically from the comfort of their own home, lah. It's just that they look through the camera.
Yes. Maybe we can do the same for next outing.
Yeah.
Okay, this goes up. There's a mini garden. Okay, there's a mini garden here. And I don't know why. It's all the lights. I don't know whether it's not working or purposely they off it.
Oh, you know the place like Changi and everything, right? They always turn on the lights, but the lights that particular stretch of road on Hendon Hill, the lights always go off. So no matter how many times they change the lights will blow. The same with Labrador Park as well. There's a stretch in Labrador Park that what I understood from the NParks people is that they changed the bulb so many times until they eventually just decided to leave that place perpetually dark. There's something there that will turn off the lights or destroy the light bulb.
Right. I came back from Labrador Park last Saturday with this paranormal group. Okay. They saw Gondorowo and Old Pontianak. Old Pontianak. Which I'm draw. Pontianak tour. So, okay, this is...
Paris is saying this part is very keras.
Yes, it is. this part of the this whole part, right? Don't play around. This is that's where the lots of stories were.
Oh
Okay.
man.
Over here you can still sit. No, because over here, if you want to sit all by yourself, you still got the blocks here.
Mm, mm.
And then there's some life going on, some activities. Let me show you the car park. I don't know why the
Oh my goodness. So
police
Eugene Lim
order.
is saying that don't say the
Mm,
name because she's there.
yeah,
Oh
look at it,
man.
man. Look at the
Oh,
structure.
this is like it traps the energy lah. I don't like the structure like that. I feel the energy is being trapped there. Or it's a nice place to just unalive yourself by jumping down.
Kan? Okay, so I'm right here. I think this is level 7. I mean, I can basically shoot a music video,
Oh yeah, man.
or maybe there's no car, not even a single vehicle here.
Sheesh. Paris is asking me to do isolation there. Why me?
Can
Ask Syed do lah. He's there already. Isolation. He is isolated over there. What are you talking about? Okay. Wow.
so yeah, I mean like
Bad
the blog
energy. KG also says
plus
bad energy here.
bad energy, right?
Mark Shipo is saying looks inviting to a jumper. Shamala
Correct.
the healer says, "Ayo, feels like the Pearl Bank building."
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Then
And
Arturus somebody is saying very brave to come here alone now. Almost midnight already.
this is yeah, like this for us is we've been here a few times, to do our live stream.
What the fuck is this? Why did they lock this? Is it a
Uh,
police barrier or what?
for maintenance only. I don't know why they lock it.
It's such an
All right,
odd
no problem.
like the gate is floating in midair. There's a ledge there. Is it a mistake or what?
But it's locked. I don't know. They put it for maintenance only. I don't know for what. This one, I don't know what this is.
So weird. I think the government is hiding something.
Okay. So this is it. Okay, I can't tell you the block for sure, but okay, from where my kitchen window it overlooks an
Institute. Oh,
institute.
speaking of that, there's the ITE West that has a recent story about a possession. The boy dabbled in Kuda Kepang. Have you heard the story?
Yeah, yeah.
It was all over the news, and I think we got some info. I received some footage as well, which I couldn't share because it's really sensitive. The students were filming the boy being possessed.
Okay.
So
Okay, so I'm gonna turn the camera over again.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm sitting by myself right here,
okay.
alone. Hold on. Let me.
Welcome back.
Okay. So I've heard some of you guys who say bad energy, very. I would agree. Okay, because my area, within a month there'll be 1 or 2 cases, husband and wife fighting, or domestic disputes and all that, and even crimes not so lah. Crimes is like maybe once a year or twice a year that happen. Recently, nothing much. Just basically like I don't know. People are getting pissed off. I don't know. The vibe is giving out.
So this angry, depressed, what? Like for some reason, just people are triggered in that place.
Correct. And just to let you know, I don't know. You can call it coincidence, or ever since when I moved here, right? Ever since I moved here, that's why I began to have my depression, anxiety.
Are you okay now? Have you overcome that?
Still, I have my what you call it, my pills.
Yeah.
But I'm okay lah, as long as I don't give in to the to the what you call it.
Spirits, the entities, the
Not
emotions.
the attitude, is the don't give in to the anxiety, the feeling itself. I mean, when you have anxiety, right, you feel like your whole insides are vibrating. That's the kind of feeling. And there was a point of time where I don't feel like doing anything. I just feel like lazing down, lying on bed, not doing anything. To the point I heard voices. That was the last straw for me. Then my wife said, "Okay, go polyclinic." Then they refer me to NUH. I heard voices, bro. I heard voices, and I also saw my own self, but a different different kind of. It's like a very sinister looking side of me. I don't know. I
You
saw
reckon
myself.
it's because of the Bukit Batok place that you are at that caused that? Because prior to that, I mean, I known you for like 20 years ago, right? And
right.
you have always been that happy guy, the comic drawing fella. You know, we get along so well. So I've never once seen you as a depressive guy. So is that because of the block that you moved in and all this triggered? I just want to see whether there's a correlation to that.
Okay, I can't say or I can't confirm anything as of now. It could be. All right. Okay, people say as you get older, your body chemicals, tend to not work.
Yeah.
I mean, like it's something to do with your body chemicals and all that. Could be an age factor that that's because I'm going through, or I do not know. But I've never felt like this, and I don't know. To say that, to tie in what I'm going through with this place, I would say maybe there's a chance, 30%, 20% chance. I'm still open for other explanations.
Okay, so I think what we're trying to say is we cannot confirm that it is a
Correct.
paranormal, but because of the timing, it does raise some suspicions that maybe there's something. And also with all the things that's going around with your neighbors, we are seeing the signs and patterns that could lend itself that this is not a coincidence.
Yeah.
But I mean, be that as it may, it's important that we then still, as spiritual practitioners or paranormal investigators, we need to defend ourselves even more so than the layperson.
Correct.
So how do you protect yourself?
Prayers, or maybe we call it zikir, we just do prayers with prayer beads and do things that make you happy. That's why you see my living room became like Toys R Us,
Yeah.
The thing that makes you happy. This is my own way of therapy, lah. Buy toys that I yearn for during childhood that I can never afford and manage to get it now. Watch old cartoons, listening to 80s music, things that bring you back to the age of innocence where life was simpler. Things that make you happy. Simple as that.
Bro, if I give you this bracelet, would you wear it? Is that haram or not? Is that anti your religion? I don't want to be rude. I just think if that could protect you.
We are one thing in Muslim, we are taught not to put any faith in any
objects or external thing other than God. Okay.
Because it might deprive you. I don't know. For me, if I wear it as an accessory, I mean, I don't mind.
Sure.
I don't know. Everyone has their own opinion, lah.
Okay. I asked because I didn't want to overstep. Like, sometimes you're like, the best intention, and you give to someone, but actually it's offensive. So I don't want to step on anyone's toes.
I can, if you give it to me, I can take it as a gift. But for me to take it as a form of no. It's always your faith. It's always there. That's why this Ramadan I'm going to, that's why I take a break from going out and all that. And some of them, some of my friends who know that what I'm going through said that it could be that what you're doing now, the paranormal things, the paranormal that you're doing could be one of the factors. Even I'm telling you, I mean, right now to all of you who are watching, right? Even right now, in Malay we call it kashaf. Kashaf is your third eye. Okay, my kashaf. A friend of mine told me, because I relay this to him because he's a spiritualist. And a Muslim as well. I told him, bro, right now I can see like basically right now when I'm sitting, right? Okay, if I were to what do you call it? Hold on. Okay, this is where I'm sitting, right? From time to time I can see like the shadows fleeting.
That's what people in the audience have also said. They've seen shadows behind you as you're walking and everything. And then Chua Lincoln is asking a very good question. Since you collect a lot of these figurines at home, he's asking you, are these figurines not considered dolls? And then dolls are also vessels for entities to come in?
Okay, that's what, contrary to some belief, but for me, it's just figurines. It's just toys. As long as, you pray. One thing, you pray, you salat at home, and because there are Muslims or there are Malays who keep figurines and they're still okay. they're still okay. To us, it's just toys. It's just toys. Even though in Islam we cannot keep all this, but for me it's a hobby. This keeps me happy. Then what else am I going to do?
Yeah, but then again, they don't live in Bukit Batok.
Exactly. Exactly.
The audience are saying that, we need to accompany you back. We cannot leave you hanging outside here. And Paris is worried about the corridors that you are going there to smoke and standing there because there are jumpers. And then, you may, because of the depression, all you need is just a voice to say, jump.
Oh, you want me to walk back, is it?
Yeah, they're saying to accompany you back because it's late. Let's go back with you. Oh, speaking of which, do you have the photo you want to send me so I can put it up?
Okay. Actually, the photo is in my phone.
The phone that you're using now. You send me. I'll put up as we see whether we can do both.
I don't know if I can. I don't have to do it actually. Hold on now, because I need to scroll. Hold on. Let me.
Sure. We got time.
Camera first. Okay. So let's do a walkthrough. I don't know if my wife, she's watching. I don't know if she has it in the phone or not. But it's on my TikTok VT. But I can send you the picture, the picture, the picture that was sent to me with the circle and without the circle.
Can. Yeah.
I can post it on your look at this. Then.
Shamla saying, go home first. Shaw Lincoln is saying, yes, go back now. Oh boy.
Look at this.
Big Cheche's Ivy say, yes, walk back home, Syed. Cookie Gymnast says, Eugene, keep a lookout for Syed. Yes, I am. I'm keeping a lookout for Syed. Okay,
I'm gonna walk to the lift. Okay, this floor you will never find any cars. Daytime, yes. Daytime, some are those working delivery, right?
Yeah.
Delivery drivers, they will park here, they will sort out their packages, according to which area they want to send.
Anybody in Bukit Batok who has a car who wants to find a make-out car park, this is it.
Yeah, don't let me catch you guys here.
We live stream you.
Okay, so I'm going to walk back. Not only Bukit Batok, there are stories also about haunted car parks in Yishun. There's one in Yishun that I heard. And even a few places. I've received some stories. But just to let you guys know, right, for my page, most of the stories that I receive are from Bukit Batok area. Not only this
what's the land about Bukit Batok? Besides being a quarry, do you know the history of the place? There seems to be more than just maybe the west side, right? Okay, so this is what I got today. I just want to share with you something and see whether it resonates with you or not, right? What I got from the master of the temple today, it says the west side is the dragon's back of Singapore. Dragon, right? And estates that is situated along the dragon's back is very auspicious. So your 6th Avenue, your Bukit Brown, they are all auspicious part. And then the head of the dragon is at the Singapore River. Oxley is at the top, the top of the dragon. Everywhere else, like the tail and the sides, the back end, basically the pantat of the dragon, is all terrible place. So your Tuas, your Taman Jurongs, your Taman Kecil, your Tengah, these are all the negative sides of the west side. It means the negative side of the dragon. What do you think?
Then I'm screwed.
Come back to Bedok. Come back to Bedok.
I mean, looking at the places right here, the west, what's been going on and all that.
Oh my goodness. Your corridors are just freaky lah.
Freaky as long. Yeah, okay. You look from the top, the structure, Okay, it's a pink block. You guys should know where it is. Some of you. It's near an international school. And some of the stories that I receive are from my blog, which I'm surprised. It's like, seriously, Pontianak at the corridor. And the second floor one, the Toyol tour, the old Toyol, which I never heard of.
Are these even real people? Maybe we see them on the camera, but in real life, you don't see anybody there.
They are real folks. Okay. we're going up back to where. Okay, I'll show you the house that my wife was, heard like that.
The one that is
Now
empty,
it's
right?
occupied.
Oh, now it's occupied.
It was
Okay.
empty, but it's already occupied lah by my family.
Okay.
Okay, so there she was, she threw the rubbish, and then she walked back.
Jorina, whatever confession you have, please get in touch with me. My number is 94594931.
She was this, but before that it was empty. She heard it. She walked past from the window.
Huh?
She ran all the way back. So who are you gonna call? Back to my I call this my sanctuary lah.
Hey, cantik lah your place. Ooh, wow. Hey, give us a bit of a tour around your place.
Okay, let's start from the back of the door.
Okay, you landscape again. I give you a big screen.
Landscape again lah. Okay.
Okay. Ooh. This is the typical comic man cave with the Captain America shield. Is that Hot Wheels toys?
Hot Wheels. This belongs to my wife. All right, she's a Batman fan. Now all these are Batmobiles.
Oh wow!
From different series. From the game, even from the movies and all that. This one I got from the old, ACAS.
Yeah.
They were moving at that point of time, so I said, Jerry, give me this one. I said, okay, you can have it, man. I grabbed it. Okay. More toys right here.
Oh wow! Check out all the potential home for the homeless spirits. Come, Tengah spirits, come over to Bukit Batok.
You never know, some of them might be staying. I had some toys which are really, really grotesque. You can see. Okay, these are all hers. The Batman.
Oh, she's really into Batman, huh?
Yeah. So this is mine. Okay.
Is that He-Man?
I grew up with He-Man. Yes. I grew up with Masters of the Universe, and finally, I can get my
Castle Grayskull.
Yeah, man.
Is that the one that can open
I almost cried. She bought for me this. I was like, God. I think it was an anniversary present or what. Okay. These are all the DC characters.
Yeah.
Some more of a Batman. There are some Batman figures that belongs to her. Street Sharks. Anyone remember Street Sharks?
Yes, I remember Street Sharks.
This is hers, all right? She's into Street Sharks.
That's cute. You got this.
Terminator.
Just Terminator. No lah. Is that Terminator?
Terminator. It's a mask.
Dun.
So what, you will have this.
You are worthy, sire. You are worthy.
You can see that again. Okay. And how many of you back in the 80s carry this bag going to school?
Oh, I don't remember this, man.
Okay. Okay, my collection of horror and sci-fi movies. I still collect DVDs though.
Nice. Alamak, that time we clear up John's collection, right? He got lots of DVDs for horror. We didn't keep. We like the Ju-On, the limited edition, all that, X-Files box set. I think they disposed of it.
Okay, this is the 80s shelf. We have like
Ultraman,
Old Maid, Ding Dong.
Oh, Ding Dong, yeah, Ding Dong. Lego Resin.
Do you remember this sharpener?
Oh yeah, the mirror one. This is what we used to look up upskirt shot last time when we were young.
Yes. Okay, so it stretches all the way to the TV area. Okay, this will have all the mini DC figures. I have my own Toyo here.
Oh man, Baby Groot, Baby Yoda.
Yeah, Baby Yoda. Always like
I see the old folks are commenting in the chat group. Ding Dong and Tora, damn, childhood treats. Yeah. 50-cent sharpener. You're right.
Correct. More He-Man. Yeah.
I find your room is so cozy and the vibe is nice. Nothing like how you felt like in the car park just now.
Different, right? So that's why I rather stay at home at times.
Hey, you come back, you got cuci kaki not? The ghost will follow you back home, no?
No need lah. So far I went to places. Remember we went to the tunnel or what?
Yeah.
Came back home, straight away fall asleep. Yeah.
Sheesh.
Okay, some the more grotesque toys are here.
Oh.
You know, yeah. This is her Lego, all right? If I buy her the Lego, she'll sit there and spend hours just to put it together.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and yeah, old school magazines and comics got superpowers.
Fangoria. Wow. Okay, next
The
time
asteroid.
if I want to give away my comics, old school one, and I want someone to take care of it, well, I know who to pass it to.
Okay, and do you remember this one?
Mask. Oh, souls. Oh yes, yes.
Yes, man. The only copy I managed to get.
Sheesh. Ayala.
So, yeah, I mean, this is where normally I would lie down, watch TV, and surrounded by all this.
Beautiful. Wow. Next time I got a
Therapy.
chance, I'll show you my room. Well, mine is mostly spiritual items lah. I can show you some. Okay, let me.
Hold on, let me.
This is turning out to be no more ghost story. It's past 11:30. Ghost story is ended. Now it's show and tell. Okay, so I got my YouTube plug over there. This is actually given to me by David Liu. So what people don't know and why you see it behind me all the time and why it's very close to my heart, David wanted to give this to me and this to Jonathan. So he made this for both of us for Christmas. But he didn't have chance to pass it to us for Christmas. He said maybe I'll pass it to them on New Year. After New Year, he missed, and before you know it, John's dead. So guess what? I got both. Yeah. And it's very interesting because the doors is one is hell and the other one is heaven, like two different dimensions. This one is actually a handmade. It's actually holy ash. This is handmade by LEX. It's actually a Pontianak sitting on a tree, handmade, and then she flies away. Yeah, this one behind me, this new tree structure. Wait, before we get to that, there's another one. This is carved from the wood of a few 100-year-old tree. It's a yantra for one of the feminine goddess. So if I meditate and I actually look into this, it's actually supposed to be very powerful for the elevation of the spirit. This is a object that was actually found in the ocean, and it's, I believe, the person who had it for over 50 years. But when various spiritual master came by my place to take a look at this, they said there's actually an ancient entity within it, the nature spirit. So when I communicate with this entity inside using a pendulum, yes, no, I get very, very intense and powerful response from that. This is actually an original Sherlock Holmes on Baker Street, good old fashioned in London top hat, like authentic. Very, very, very comfortable, very felt. This is what I used to meditate with, so that's it's quite enchanted. It's basically the sound of universe. When I put it around me, I don't quite need it anymore because I think I have gone past needing an item in order to enhance, but I still keep it for memory's sake. There's also a qigong there. This qigong is actually sentient. It was also given to me because there is a qigong spirit within it that needed to find the new owner. I got tons of books lah. All my books are supernatural, occult, mysticism, and I got yeah. Oh, this is given to me by a young fan from SC who actually hand crocheted this herself. Yeah. The rest on top. Okay, then my singing bowl is from Nepal. There's a really handmade singing bowl. Then there's Shiva, Naharaja in the Tibetan format. There's also Ganesha, which is this Ganesha version is from Thailand. Then there's my little altar there with the Buddha amulets and I handmade, actually infused, meditated. I made that myself. I meditated that. We became vegetarian for 10 days just to infuse my own artifact. And tons of other stuff up there, which my camera cannot reach up. But that's, so my whole place here, it's extremely defensible. Yeah. I got a Kayu Raja. I got things, and this is some of the stuff that were actually, all the stuff up there were actually things that were bestowed and given to me as different parts of my spiritual training. I think the most important stuff right now I have up there is the Chris, which in one of my confession video that was actually given to me. There were stories about it. I have not released some of the videos yet, but since I have gotten it and since I meditated with it, I've discovered more things about that Chris and about myself, which is pretty interesting. But too long to talk about it now. Yeah, your camera? Okay, yeah, come.
My camera's okay. Which is this? There's a story behind this, but maybe we'll save it for the next confession if get a chance to join you guys. It's the only thing that I keep, which is,
what's that? Jesus Christ! Oh, voodoo.
Yep.
Walao, wow. How come the dog got one penis there sticking out?
Got one what?
It looks like something is sticking out.
The hair, right? The hair belongs to the victim.
What? Okay, you cannot just show me this and not tell me the background of it. What the fuck is this?
This doll is actually, the story goes, it was used to place a hex on this girl. She's a 22-year-old. And, all of a sudden, she felt sick. She's like feeling pain all over the place. She can't even eat properly. When she eat, right, it's like chewing on nails and glasses and all that. She's been plagued by nightmares. She's bedridden. She can't even step on the ground. If she step on the ground, be on the floor, she feels like something which is stabbing her feet. So when you look at it, okay.
Oh, wow.
And
somebody must have really hit her.
There's a twist to it, all right? The family managed to get the help of a spiritual healer, a cleric. So he came over to the place. Of course, when he comes over, he asked for permission. He asked, is it okay if I go and go through your rooms, which is in your house? But by all means, and if he sent something which is in another room, and that belongs to the younger sister of the victim. Okay, the younger sister of the victim. All right, the younger sister, if I'm not mistaken, is 20 years old, like that, on 20, and he found that thing in the shoebox. He told the father, "Can you bring down that shoebox, please?" Because he feel like the aura or the vibe is not right.
Yeah.
In that room. He okay, must be one of the shoebox. So they brought down the few shoe boxes, opened up, and what the shoebox, true enough, was the doll. And they were surprised that the family was mortified. Like, how could the younger sister do this to the elder sister?
Yeah. Family, man.
What I was told by the one who gave me this, right? He said that he didn't disclose the name, he just said it's jealousy, pure jealousy, because in the family, the elder sister is always looked up as an example, and the younger sister somehow is like being, whatever she does doesn't go well with the parents, always kena scolding and all that. Like, they tend to compare, so she have that hatred, that inner hatred, which is so bad, to the point that she even asked the boyfriend. This is the kicker. The boyfriend is a grown man, and that was in his late 20s. Then the boyfriend said, okay, I know someone who can help you out. And they did this. Black magic, it's like, and of course, they confronted, she admitted, not before she packed her stuff and left the house, left the family just like that. Don't know what happened after that lah. But the sister somehow did not make it. She succumbed to the sickness, to the pain. She passed away.
Oh, fuck. And how do you get this item? How do you get your hands on it? They pass it to you.
This item, right? Can I be upfront with you?
Yeah.
I mean, man, okay, I'll be upfront with you guys, right? Actually, I made it up.
Che.
It's not real, man. If it's a real voodoo doll, I'm not gonna keep it in my house.
I was just about to say we should feature this for the Something Strange Festival, because I have items at someone's house now where we are turning into the occult museum, and there's actually occult items there.
But guys, this one is being used, right? I know some of them might be watching who have seen this before. I brought this to various meet and greets and to events, right, where there are so-called spiritualists or paranormal. They would tell me, hey, I can feel the evil is still in here. There's even one who said that, hey, bro, I think you need to cleanse it again. There's some residue in here, man. It's really strong, man. I can't even touch it.
Everyone's saying, this is not real. Good one, bro. Good one. Wow, it was a very good story.
You can actually make a doll like this, give it a good backstory, and convince people. This is what some of these fake spiritualists, what they would do.
Oh man!
But I do this. This is actually to detect fake spiritualists. I will put this on a table and display along with other items, right? And they will. I said, go ahead, touch it. I remember this event that I had. Well, the guy touched it. Well, I can feel the energy is really. I can't touch it. My hands feeling it's like burning.
Okay.
I think it's not fully cleansed. I was at one corner, but.
Okay, but here's a spanner in the works, right? What if you have created this as a fake, but over time something has taken residence in it?
I will not be surprised.
Right?
I won't be surprised.
Like it might attract something because we people have collectively believed that this item is haunted, right? So remember we always talk about manifestation and the belief of it. Because there's so much belief that this thing is haunted, then it ends up becoming haunted. Or at least being a home for the Tengah spirits.
Yeah, correct. Should we bring this to Tengah? When are you going to Tengah, man? We should go explore.
I'm going on the second. You want to go? I'm going with Paris and Eugene Lim.
Sunday?
Yeah, this Sunday. You Ramadan already?
Evening. After
buka lah. You come after buka lah. After you book up,
it's quite nearby. After Buka, maybe can see like they all see anything. I just draw out or just because I've never been to Tengah. We've been to the mall over there. That's it.
Okay.
They call it Plantation Plaza, the mall. I mean, if you're staying in Tengah, some of you would know like Plantation Plaza.
Okay. Shamla is asking whose hair is it? Probably not Syed lah. He got no hair, or maybe that was all the hair he could offer. Really?
It's mine.
Where? Yeah. From your bollocks, is it?
No lah, from here lah.
Okay.
Before I change it, I like Syed.
Okay.
And so, the reaction I get from some people, right, it's like, but just keep quiet. Okay, fine, whatever it is.
All right, man. Okay, so it's almost midnight already. We can take a break now, and we'll see you on site. I'll see you on Sunday lah, if you want to come.
Okay, let me know. I'll meet you there.
So we are going to Tengah of nowhere.
Front and center.
All right, folks. Once again, this is my good friend and my special guest today, Syed Wilson of Dead Time Stories SG. Importantly, put SG, and he's on TikTok. And just go give him some love. And we will be seeing Syed a lot more often. And also do keep yourself free for the June 12th to 22nd. Syed will be conducting a horror illustrators workshop. So if you are a aspiring horror illustrator, that's a workshop you want to come and join us. But more information will be released soon. I'll be in KL next week, so if you are in KL, drop me a line. My number is +65 945 94931. Let's have a drink there. If anything else,
Sorry. But before that, okay, Eugene, I'd like to invite you. Right after Hari Raya, we'll be going to explore one of the hills at Bukit Batok, which is back then was a village, right? And the last time, a neighbor of mine who is a paranormal, he stays in the 5th floor. He also does paranormal investigating. During his live stream, there was a pair of eyes managed to capture on camera, which most people would say a gondorowo. So we're going to search for this gondorowo and see whether that thing is still there.
In Bukit freaking
Can I join us?
Okay lah, I stay overnight at your place lah. People are asking how did gods become gods, which I promised to talk about. The John story, I remember to tell you that as well, but you have to tune in the next time around Friday Night Live, and I'll tell you, because we are out of time today. We're already past midnight. Also, one more thing, just let you guys know, on the 7th of March, unfortunately, I don't think I can run Friday Night Live. I try to, maybe it might be later, because I will be at Asian Civilization Museum running a horror storytelling tour experience for people. So if you have the time, may not do anything on ACM next Friday, that's where I will be. Alrighty, folks. Once again, this is Syed Wilson. My name is Eugene Tay. Signing out. I'll see you guys next week. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
What did you find?
You are listening to Supernatural Confessions.